voice for everyone. KSHB 41 News starts right now.
After severe storms, people living in KCK are looking to bring back some normalcy.
The storm was horrible. Lights went out. We was out with power for 5 days straight. No power, no air, no nothing.
We need more. We need more.
We're following up with residents on the progress being made to restore their way of life. Also tonight, new safety features coming to Instagram and Facebook after a settlement was reached in a teen social media addiction case. Find out the latest on protecting youth mental health. Good evening. Thank you for being with us. I'm Sarah Plake. We'll get to all of those stories here in just a moment. But first, let's get a quick check of the forecast with meteorologist Jade Steffens. Jade, what are we expecting tonight?
Sarah, we can expect a pretty quiet evening ahead of us.
A safer Greensboro and how to put an end to teen violence. Those were the topics at hand for city and youth leaders tonight. This is the Fox 8 News at 11. I'm Michael Hennessy. There is a bigger push behind this monthly meeting following recent violence involving teens that has leaders searching for solutions.
Tonight, the breaking news, at least 47 Americans missing at this hour, the horrific emergency playing out. The flash flood catastrophe, the devastating images coming in. Entire buildings and bridges swept away by a massive wall of water, possibly up to 160 feet high. Chilling video tonight showing people trying to outrun the disaster. American tourists among the hundreds of people missing in Nepal. Also tonight, the outpouring of affection for Dolly Parton. What we're now learning about her brief battle with cancer, the service ahead, and the tributes from around the world. The King's Guard playing 9 to 5 outside Buckingham Palace. The Empire State Building in New York City lit up in pink. And tonight, the emotional message from her goddaughter, Miley Cyrus. Remembering actor Tim Curry, best known for his roles in the Rocky Horror Picture Show, Clue, and It, and Home Alone 2, what he once told us. Just in tonight, another emergency at Chicago's O'Hare Airport. For the third time in a matter of days, a passenger jet blowing tires, what we've learned. The Delta flight from LA to Boston, the emergency declared, the pilot then telling passengers he was the one who was ill. The breaking headline tonight with the 25th anniversary of 9/11 approaching. The alleged mastermind behind the attacks will now face a military trial. Tonight, Meta, the parent company of Facebook and Instagram, agreeing to pay nearly $18 billion over claims of trying to entice children to social media. The major changes now coming for teenagers on Instagram. The wildfires exploding in multiple states. In Texas, a sky-high wall of smoke and flames. And tonight, we're also tracking severe storms moving into the Northeast. News tonight about the suspect wearing a frightening Halloween-style mask, accused of terrorizing more than a dozen people, asking them if they're ready to die and what we've learned. We have news coming in on Prince Harry and Meghan Markle tonight on this move. And a personal note here, something Dolly Parton once sent me. I've carried it on my phone ever since.
From ABC News World Headquarters in New York, this is World News Tonight with David Muir.
Good evening, and it's great to have you with us here on a Wednesday night. We begin tonight with the breaking news, the catastrophic scene unfolding overseas. At least 47 Americans are missing following horrific flooding and a massive landslide in Nepal.
Breaking news tonight, the deadly flood disaster in Southeast Asia. The urgent search for hundreds missing, including Americans. The monster wave of water at the border of Nepal and Tibet. This bus depot destroyed. Drivers scrambling to escape. Entire neighborhoods swept away. The race to save people trapped right now. Also breaking, the body cam arrest video of San Francisco 49ers owner Jed York, just released. What he told police when he allegedly tried to meet a prostitute. New details in the death of American icon Dolly Parton. What her team is revealing about her final moments and her funeral service as fans from around the world pay tribute. Landmark settlement, Meta reaching a multi-billion-dollar deal after Facebook and Instagram were accused of endangering children. The big changes the company will now make. This just in, the alleged mastermind behind the 9/11 gun attacks, Khalid Sheikh Mohammed, will now stand trial, the date just set by a judge. Breakthrough cancer drug, the groundbreaking treatment just approved by the FDA for one of the deadliest diseases. New twist in the Brian Kohberger case, the new court hearing to decide if he can take back his guilty plea in the Idaho University murders. Horror mass suspect finally caught, the cross-country takedown of the man accused of terrorizing people in Philadelphia. Remembering Tim Curry, the beloved actor known for his roles in the Rocky Horror Picture Show, Clue, and Home Alone 2, has passed away. Roadside rescue, a group of people lifting a car off a young girl trapped underneath. Nightly News starts right now.
This is NBC Nightly News with Tom Yamas.
And good evening. We thank you for joining us on this Wednesday night. We want to begin with that deadly flooding and the mudslides in Nepal and Tibet that wiped out entire towns and villages in a matter of seconds.
Good to be with you. I'm Tony DeCoble. The breaking news right now. Swept away, hundreds missing tonight, including dozens of Americans after flash floods and mudslides decimate parts of Nepal. What triggered the disaster? Also tonight, extreme heat warnings in the Southwest, the dangerous conditions amid an outbreak of nearly 100 wildfires. And the outpouring of love for Dolly Parton, the special tributes tonight, and a secret song she left behind. And the new cancer drug that could transform care for millions, just approved by the FDA. A major settlement in that landmark social media addiction trial, the new rules for teens on Facebook and Instagram, what your family needs to know. And the good stuff, the enduring link between Dolly Parton and butterflies.
Love is like a butterfly, a rare and gentle thing.
From CBS News headquarters in New York, this is the CBS Evening News with Tony DeCoble.
And good evening. Dozens of Americans are among the missing and feared dead tonight amid breathtaking destruction overseas. The images coming in from surveillance cameras showing people running for their lives ahead of a wall of rock and mud sweeping through the mountains today between China and Nepal and taking anything and everything with it.
Breaking this morning, Nepalese tourism officials say dozens of Australians are among the missing in devastating flash floods.
Meta settles. The social media giant agrees to pay billions and change how teens use Facebook and Instagram.
Fossil fuel future. Queensland wins a concession on powering data centres with coal and gas.
Bird flu fears. Authorities in South Australia test a suspected case in a fox.
The British actor and star of Rocky Horror Picture Show, Tim Curry, has died at the age of 80.
Ahead in sport, Michael Maguire defends his relationship with his players ahead of the Brisbane Broncos' clash with the Storm tonight.
Read the script and I liked it and I thought it was an interesting dynamic, if you will.
Academy Award winner Robert De Niro is back on our screens with a new film, and Zach chats to the star a bit later in the show.
Hello and a very good morning to you. It is Thursday. It is the 27th of August. I'm James Glenday.
And I'm Emma Repolato, coming to you from the land of the Wurundjeri people. You're watching News Breakfast.
Now, we're starting overseas this morning because Nepalese tourism officials say more than 30 Australians are among the hundreds of people missing after deadly flash flooding on the border with Tibet.
Almost 400 are now confirmed dead in Nepal's flash flood, with a warning that disaster could strike twice.
Oh my God, Bharu.
Fresh footage shows people trying to outrun yesterday's deluge, sparked by the collapse of a glacier. Well over 1,000 are still missing, including dozens from Britain, as their families frantically search for them.
Papa and wife, my mom, my brother, my uncle's missing. It's a very sad and sickening kind of feeling.
Now there are warnings that a lake created behind a dam of debris could burst, sending a fresh wave of water down the valley. Neil is in Nepal as rescuers race to find survivors there and in Tibet before catastrophe potentially strikes again. Also tonight, who'll mourn the butcher of Bosnia, Ratko Mladic, responsible for the ethnic cleansing of tens of thousands in the former Yugoslavia, has himself died. Is the head of FIFA a fraudster? UEFA's planning to take Gianni Infantino to court over his World Cup sell-off plan. Hundreds of police are sent to Middlesbrough amid yet more trouble following the car crash on the A66. And art loses the troubled yet talented mind of Yayoi Kusama, who achieved superstar status from her psychiatric unit.
The spots and vivid patterns that became such a hallmark of her work, she said, were based on what she saw, literally, as a result of hallucinations she had from childhood.
This is ITV News at 10 with Paul Brand.
Good evening. The terrible destruction and loss of life of yesterday in Nepal and Tibet may not be the last. There are warnings of another build-up of water in the same valley that was overwhelmed by yesterday's terrifying surge. It reached speeds of 100 miles an hour and swept away everything before it over a distance of up to 30 miles.
Rescuers search for survivors in the valleys and hillsides of Nepal after Wednesday's catastrophic flash floods. Hundreds of people are dead and more than 1,000 missing after a wall of ice, mud, and rock collapses into a mountain river and sweeps through communities near the Chinese border. U.S. media say the head of the CIA, John Ratcliffe, has warned Russia not to attack NATO allies during a visit to Moscow. I'm Sarah Kelly. This is DW News. Rescuers are intensifying their search for survivors of flash floods along the Nepal-China border. At least 350 people were killed and more than 1,000 are missing after parts of mountain glaciers broke off and fell into the local river system.
When local journalism is done right, it doesn't sit still, it moves. These are the stories that move Memphis.
The 2026 hurricane season is here, and we want you to stay safe, prepared, and informed with CBS 17.
When severe weather threatens, only one team has the experience you can trust. Accurate tracking, expert guidance, with live continuous coverage before, during, and after the storm.
Your family safety isn't just your priority, it's ours. From the coast to right here in our backyard, trust the CBS 17 Storm Team to stay ahead of the storm all season long.